The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulled and finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Smith wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defense players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Leaves it with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Royer. Turning it on! And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Smith dropping to pass. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Touchdown, Longhorns! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Here comes the two-point try. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Shoot, quick toss to the right.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Stewart. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Smith wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Grabbed near the marker. It's Alexander. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They go to the draw. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Smith dropping to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Texas!
Man, that's the way you execute our offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Motion from the back. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air. It's Stewart. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Here comes the two-point try. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. Gashing the D on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Gain of 26. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. Inside the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Touchdown, USC! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Number 9, catch in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Smith wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Stewart. Catch in the middle, it's Austin. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Now improvising. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Offense gets set for second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Smith dropping to pass. The screen, and watch out. There he goes. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.